Hey, Thabreakmasta here. It's going to be my AKB0048 episode 12 review. This was, wow, that's another great episode here. Just, it sucks what happens to Nagisa and just this whole concert. I mean, this is like, oh my god, really, just dumb stuff was happening. This whole thing, a lot of emotions within this show as well, just happening right here. And so basically, we were left off from the last episode. If you remember, Nagisa, Orine, and Chieri are running away and everything like that. And Nagisa ends up trying to stop one of the desk machines by herself, or to distract it. So she actually does that. So she distracts by herself and getting those two out of the way. And so then Chieri had to end up going against, you know, the desk that Orine made. You know, the one that said Sakura on it. So like I said, what she was making was the desk weapons. And so Orine was feeling so bad for herself because she's like, this is my fault. I was making these machines this whole time. So she just felt so bad about it, you know. And she just started crying and everything like that. And Cherry's like, it's okay, you know. I'm in blame. I'm in blame too. My father is the head of this stuff that made you create this stuff. So the thing is, she's like, it's not your fault, but it's not your fault either. And so you gotta get up and gotta do this. So then she tried to fight the desk all by herself, and that wasn't really working. And so then the Ruta people came and saved her and saved Nagisa as well. And so they ended up trying to get them out of there and everything like that because they got a concert to do tomorrow, basically. Or I think, yeah, that's tomorrow. And so they're trying to get him out of there because they don't need him to get hurt. But then Nagisa's like, you know, I need to save my dad. I need to save my papa because he's hurt. You know, I mean, he's in jail right now. You know, it's my fault that he's in jail. She's just feeling so bad about that. And so they end up changing their plans and they ended up trying to rescue her father. And so then they devise this plan. There's like a lot of freaking guards everywhere. Like, this is crazy. Like, the amount of people that are there just. They're guarding the crap out of this thing. Like, they really don't like entertainment or something. There must be some freaking old dudes that have a plug up their butt that don't like entertainment. Or it's just like, what the heck? And so basically, they end up actually getting to their father. Nagisa ends up getting to her father, basically. And I kind of expected this to happen, honestly. I didn't expect them to be like, oh, daughter, you came to save me. Give me hugs and kisses. Let's get out of here. No, I didn't expect that at all. I expected him to be like, no, I'm the founder of this. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm stiff. You know what I'm saying? I knew he was gonna do that, and which what he did. And so she's like, you know, I'm not leaving out here. Well, it'll make me look bad if you save me, and I'm a traitor now. And so I can't live on these. I can't live on this planet anymore. So I'm still gonna get captured unless you take me somewhere and stuff like. It's too much. It's too much trouble. It's too much trouble. So you know what? I'll leave here. I'm gonna stay right here. Get out of here. Go. And so she ends up just leaving. She feels so bad because it's her fault that she's in there and stuff, and she can't do anything. So she's just sitting there, just stressed out for the fact that her father is in jail right now. And so they end up driving by her house, and she ends up noticing her those plants that her mother used to take care of so well are died. They died. They're not alive anymore. And so she just like, oh my god, my mom's like messed up too. She's just all messed up. I felt for her. It was so sad. It was so sad, and Cherry's looking over there to her and just like, you know, it's just too much, you know. I can see why she's just all messed up, and so you think anything can get worse for Nagisa? Well, it does, and I'm like, oh my god, this is what happens next. Okay, but after this whole fight was going on, one of the AKB understudies got hurt because, you know, going through all this stuff, it's bound to happen. One of them got shot in the arm. Luckily, because they're wearing this armor, because the armor apparently actually blocks stuff. I didn't realize the clothing they wear actually is able to block those weapons, which is interesting. And so basically, what's that girl's name? Megumi was the one that got hurt and everything. And so, yeah, she's like I said, Nagisa ends up losing her voice. She goes hoarse. I'm like, what the heck? So, you know what I mean? Then the thing is, she can't sing, so she can't sing that Seaside Cherry. But then that's when Cherry ends up coming in and is like, I can sing the song because I remember the whole song by heart, basically. So I can do this. I know the rhythm of the dancing and everything. So let me do this. And so then now Nagisa's the backup. Now she really can't do anything. Like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just so much messed up stuff for her. She's just like, it's all my fault that I can't sing now. I can't help you guys out right. You know what I mean? It's just all messed up. You know what I'm saying? It's just she just couldn't even enjoy the meal because after they got done, they couldn't even enjoy the meal of celebration, basically, because they got out of there safely and everything. You know what I mean? It's so messed up stuff. So they ended up doing some practice and stuff like that. She had to be the backup. She's just so out of it. You know what I mean? She just can't do anything because she couldn't sing. You know, she can't sing. I'm like, god dang. So I'm just like, she just all messed up. And so we end up seeing YUUKA. She's getting her moments and stuff like that in this episode as well, talking to that guy. I can't remember his name at the moment, but yeah. So she's just going back and forth with him and everything like that because he's worried about her basically. You don't want her to get hurt. That's why she's like, you don't need to be pushing through like this and fighting and stuff. You know, I'm worried about you and everything, and it made her feel like, oh, you're too worried about me, but I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? So there's like some moments with them two actually going at it and everything like that. And we end up seeing Yuuko, and we end up seeing Takamine. Yuuko still practicing that song, you know, you know, the whole the ending and stuff like that. She's all singing, and she's like, you know what? Oh yeah, Takamine is singing with her too. She's like coming by and starts singing. She's like, you know what? This Yuuko says, yeah, this song's not that great. You know, there's nothing really special about the song, really. You know, I don't even know why I'm doing this. I don't know why the AKB's understanding is getting this, and why I'm like getting all angry. You know, we're not casting shadows and stuff like that, and you're just laughing. And then they're both laugh like ha ha ha. But then apparently, Takamine is still hurt. I mean, that explosion was pretty bad. I was assuming she might still be hurt, so she is, and she's on painkillers. She's trying to ignore the pains. This is just ridiculous, you know. And then this is what she says, and this is like, I was like this when I saw it. I was like, wow, really? This is very interesting. And I know one of my commenters that was watching so far, they're like, you know, I really like her and everything, but I don't know, I'm not sure how you're gonna feel about this. But you've seen the episode, so you know, Takamine, she's gonna graduate. I'm like, oh my god, so she's gonna pass it on to Takamine. She's gonna graduate after this whole thing's over. I'm just like, what? I was a little surprised by that. I was like, wow, she's gonna do that, and that I guess made Yuuko think. She's like, huh. You know, she's really thinking about it. I'm just like, this is very interesting. This is so many developments is going on. So I'm just like, wow. And Takamine actually, KANATA is actually doing pretty well for herself anyway. She's singing and doing her hardest work. She is she's the center stage when it comes to the understudies too. And she's just, like I said, it's just very interesting. And so, since everything was going downhill for Nagisa, you know, she's just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You know, forget this. She was actually trying to go talk to tsubasa. And I guess she wanted to actually graduate. She just wanted to get out of this already because all this stuff is going on. She just felt like everything's just her fault. She couldn't handle this the stress and this pressure. She couldn't do it anymore. But then that's when Chieri comes in. And she's like, "What are you gonna do? You gonna graduate? Like you can't be feeling like this. You know, you can't go through this kind of stuff. You know, you at least stay within this concert. And, you know." And basically let me beat you. You know, stay here until I beat you at this concert. Basically, that's what she basically said. Stay here until I beat you at this concert, so you know I'm better than you. You know, that's like the way she wanted it. It was funny how she just said. I was like, wait. You want her to stay only because you want to defeat her because you said it wasn't about winning or losing. That's what Nagisa said. But she's like, I think it's differently. You know, you need to lose. Yeah, I'm just kidding. But you know what I'm saying? She was like, I was like, okay. Alrighty then. I wasn't too surprised because that's how she is, but yeah. And so the day of the concert has arrived, and it's now time to do the concert. Okay, now this was the other thing that's very interesting. So like I said, everything was all ready. They ended up doing the whole join in hand thing, you know, lock in stuff. It's like AKB0048, you know what I'm saying? You know how to do it. And they were basically reciting the whole thing, and they realized, wow, wait a minute. But before the whole handshake thing, Yuuka ends up going to getting to a last talk with you know, the dude that she likes. I can't remember his freaking name right now. But yeah, she ends up going to him and basically like, you know, I was surprised you actually joined us to WUTA because I'm now AKB understudy and you're not on the WUTA and everything like that. And I remember back in the day you said you weren't gonna like me because I'm part of the AKB0048 stuff, you know? It's kind of funny how you just switch around like that. And he's like, yeah, you know, I do like you as an AKB0048, you know, I like you. And she's like, yes. She's like, finally. She's all about to cry and stuff, but then she's like, I only like this version of you. Now, if you were not in AKB0048, no dice. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, whoa, like kind of broke the mood for a second right there. I was like, oh, that's kind of sweet. But then he just said that, I was like, sad face. But then she's like, oh, okay, but yeah. So then it's like, then he said, as long as you're in the AKB0048, I like you. I'll always be a fan of you. So. Yo, go get him, Tiger. Yeah, basically that's what it was. And then that girl ends up coming. She's like, hey, let's go and stuff. And so he ends up leaving and stuff. So I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to really say about that. Really, I don't know. And so like I said, they end up going to handshake thing, and they end up saying, you know, always smile and stuff. Like, yeah, that's right. We're supposed to always smile. We're supposed to always feel like this. We gotta put our best performance out there tonight. So let's do it. Bam, AKB. So here we go. They ended up actually going out. It's cool too. They actually got their own animation stuff, and they actually were on the center stage. Like, you know how like the you know, successors are. They actually get to ride those thingies and stuff. It was nice. I was glad to see that. I was like, that made me happy to see them be on that stage, you know, and being just very important to the AKB's people. So, you know what I mean? It was nice. It was nice to see them get developed, and that they're at this point now, you know. I don't know. I just really enjoyed that. Honestly, I guess that's one of my, you know, personal things. I really enjoyed the fact that I saw YUUKA, Nagisa, you know, or Orine, just everyone's on there singing and doing the best they can. They were doing a good performance too. The problem was then this is where I was like, wow, really, this is very interesting. I never seen this actually happen before, or maybe, I mean, it's just like, why didn't all the other places do this thing before? It's weird. So basically, what happens? They're doing the performance, right? It's freaking KANATA's talking to the fans like, yeah, let's do this. You know, we'll give you a great performance and everything like that. So they're singing the performance on those things, flying around and everything, right? Apparently, they had to retreat because the deaths were just that powerful. Apparently, they were too strong over here, and they're actually attacking the ship that they had, and it's like this never happened before. Like, what was I was kind of confused because like I thought they would like try to last a little bit longer than this because it was weird. They just left like that, you know. I believe that they would try to stay there to try to keep this performance going, but they had to actually leave. I'm like, wow, they had to cancel the whole performance. So the understudies didn't really get the shine. So I was like, what the heck? And the successors didn't get the shine like that, you know. We didn't even get to hear a new song either because they didn't get to that part yet. They only sung barely sung the first song. They didn't get through it. So I'm just like, man. So like if they go to these other like places and everything, right? If they just attack them the same way, they'll just keep getting they have to keep retreating. So it's just like, I don't know. I'm just bothered by it. I keep saying like too. I'm sorry, but it's just like, I don't know. Gotta stop saying that. But yeah. So yeah, they all had to end up retreating and everything. And then this last interesting thing that happened in this episode, though. This last interesting thing. YUUKA ends up going to that dude again. Like I said, she it's just like, see, she had a lot of moments in this episode here. And apparently, he was shooting the machine, and he ended up having feelings. He has feelings for her. It's like, she always feels special to me and stuff, you know. I always have feelings for you and stuff. He has like still a picture with her and everything, and so he's like fighting and stuff. So he turns around, and YUUKA ends up coming around that little pod that she stands on and everything, and comes by, and she does like this thing. I don't know. And all of a sudden, a new Kirara is made. So she ends up getting. I think she's got her own Kirara now after this whole performance is over. So it's just like, whoa, she's really heading up there all of a sudden, you know what I mean? I mean, she's related to KANATA, so maybe that's what's going on. I mean, I don't know, this is very interesting, for the fact that she got a new Kirara. It's like, what did this mean for her exactly, you know? And so, like I said, they took a picture, that girl took a picture of it, the photographer that was in the episode. So she's like, oh crap, there's a new Kirara going on. So that's how the episode basically ends off, because they end up retreating. And I'm like, I need more. I want to see more. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be the last episode next week, so I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen and how it's going to end off. So I'm just saying, like I said, this stuff is really good. I really enjoy this show. I don't know. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm enjoying it too much, but I'm really into this stuff. So, yeah, leave your comments below. Tell me what you think of this episode here. Like this review. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more AKB0048 reviews. So, yeah, it's been the Thabreakmasta, and until then, break out.